Greetings from episode 1 of Single Prep Double Dish Cooking with the CarniVegan Couple. Coming up is a classic example of our signature technique, a single easy main dish preparation that splits just at the very end to create two different meals, one for vegans or vegetarians and the other for traditional meat maniacs. Hey, where we been all your life, right? We both adore this entree. So simple to fix, called Monterrey Marinara Pasta. Italian basics join with Mexican flavors to make a festive and richly satisfying main dish. Our grown kids always ask for it. We're always happy to say yes, too. On this, anyway. This great recipe is also on our blog site, so put down that pencil or quill pen or hammer and chisel right now. Just watch and enjoy. First, have everything pre-chopped and measured. Advanced prep like this avoids running between 8 hectic last-minute jobs while dinner's boiling over and burning up all around you. Who needs that? Today's star players are boneless, skinless chicken breasts for me, and Sharon's favorite birdie look-alike Gardein scallopini. Or if fake proteins don't do it for you, just skip them. Diced, measured, open, just ready to toss in are onions and garlic, chopped green chilies, and spices like chili powder and cumin. Also on deck, extra virgin olive oil, salt, and freshly ground pepper. Our cheese substitute, Sharon's fave, Deo mozzarella style, which I like too. Melts and bakes very nicely for a fake cheese. Of course, if your veggie crowd eats real cheese, you won't need this. Just double up on the shredded jack. Finally, we really like these little wheel-shaped pastas, but you know, bow ties or corkscrews, or any shape will work, even good old spaghetti. Break out your favorite marinara sauce and it's showtime. You'll need 2 or 3 sizable pots. One gets half filled with very salty water for pasta and kicked up high to boil quickly. Set another at medium-high and pour some olive oil in it. Once hot, add the chicken to brown for a bit, then set it aside in a holding bowl for now. Clean out the chicken pot or grab a new one if you prefer and brown the chicken substitute exactly the same way. Dice up all the brown proteins and start your sauce by adding some onions to some heated olive oil. Once the fragrant, sizzly onions soften, dump in the green chilies, the garlic, chili powder, cumin. Stir together for a wildly aromatic minute, then pour in your jar of marinara, or 2 if you're doubling the recipe for great leftovers as we do. Combine it all, and when boiling, simmer 10 minutes at medium-low. Now, it's going to start spattering because tomato sauce is very naughty that way, so I cover the pot with this handled screen. Lets the sauce evaporate and thicken, but tons of little red dots don't end up all over the stove and walls, not to mention my face and shirt. Again, who needs that? About now, your salted water will start rapidly boiling, so add the pasta and cook just al dente. 5 to 8 minutes depending on the type. It'll say on the box. Al dente is very important because later it'll soften in the sauce and can sadly turn to mush. Then drain those noodles into a colander promptly and keep nearby. Okay, now it's that magical time to turn this single prep into a double dish. Ta-da! By ladling half the sauce into your now empty pasta pot and placing it on medium-low. One of these will be the veggie version, and it gets the cooked substitute chicken. Now add the real chicken to the second pot. Vegan cheese goes in the first pot, or half the real stuff if you're not doing vegan. Lastly, the jack cheese hits the second pot. Stir both well to melt in those luscious cheeses. Don't forget to taste because more salt and pepper is always needed, so add them carefully until both pots are totally perfect, and off goes the heat. Serving's a breeze. Just spoon pasta onto each plate, top with the appropriate sauce, and watch that thick, cheesy, fragrant marinara soak into those slightly chewy noodles. Yum! Or you can stir the pasta into the sauce before serving if you want, but only if you're sure there won't be leftovers. There it is. Quick, simple, incredibly tasty. Now you've got a fantastically flavorful meal that vegans or vegetarians will thank you for every bit as much as carnivores will. At least they should all thank you if there's any real justice in the world. We think there might be, but if not, well then, we thank you. So there's dish number 1 from the CarniVegan Couple, making the world way more scrumptious for both carnivores and veggie fans through the magic of single prep, double dish cooking. Glad you could stop by. See you next time.
Bye.